If you are the parent of a teenager, you know they spend a lot of time glued to the phone. Well, now there's a new app that aims to curb phone addiction. KPIX 5's Jeffrey Schaub has more.
Taylor, can you set the table? Taylor, how's that homework coming? Taylor, are we planning to go somewhere or what? Will you get off that phone?
My son Taylor is on his phone all day long.
Hashtag dad's interview is driving me nuts.
And he gets pretty annoyed with me whenever I ask him to get off, even if it's time to sit down for our first father-son TV interview ever.
Do you find it difficult in any way to be on your phone all the time?
I don't find it difficult to be on my phone, especially because I'm a person that always has to constantly entertain myself.
And he is entertaining himself with social media, texting, and more. Everything but actually making a phone call.
How many hours a day do you think that you spend cycling through the internet?
Honestly,
yeah.
if you added it up, I would say about 6 hours a day.
6 hours a day?
Yeah.
What we have is a lot of parents, a lot of students, a lot of individual people who feel bad about their use of technology. That's me, yep.
App developer Gabe Zickerman says we don't have to feel tied to our technology anymore. Onward is a new app designed to help us break our addiction to our smartphones. And here's how it works. Users are assigned a bot coach, giving daily breakdowns on screen time. Check-ins help folks stay on track, and there's an option to set blocks on problem apps or sites, limiting screen time to 15 minutes a day.
And those things come through.
Important behavioral change, since Gabe says data shows we pick up our phones over 100 times a day.
And what's crazy about that is that, as few as 10 years ago, we didn't have this device at all. So this is an entirely new habit that has been created since the introduction of the smartphone. The habit of pulling your phone out of your pocket.
Social media psychologist Dr. Pamela Rutledge says an app, like any other tool, is only as good as how you use it.
Compliance in any kind of behavior change is really the key, because if we don't follow through, it doesn't matter how good our intentions are.
Launch Onward, click the help button.
Now, Taylor wanted to use his phone less, so he used Onward for 1 week. He didn't like it.
There was nothing about the app that, one, made me feel like it improved the use on my phone at all.
But his phone tells a different story. Let's take a look. Over 9 days, Onward reduced Taylor's screen time by about an hour a day. One day, he even went below 2 hours of screen time. But he binged on 2 days, nearly 10 hours on his phone. Gabe says that's not surprising.
It's not possible for somebody to resist that idea on your own easily. And what you need, I think, is what we all need is an algorithm in our corner that's designed to help us combat those algorithms that are attempting to get our attention.
As for me, as a dad, I found it much easier to get and hold Taylor's attention while he used the app. It's nice to have a chat with my son that doesn't involve his phone. Jeffrey Schaub, KPIX 5.
Well, Onward has a $15 monthly subscription fee. Developers say they have no plans to sell or share any users' personal information.